YouTube, Nanaki here with another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. Today I am playing the Engineer, primarily because we only had one on defense on Badwater here, and we got overrun on the first 3 points, pretty much just with one Uber. They would come through, take out the gun, and then proceed through and get the point, and I felt like that was going to happen inevitably on the last point, so I switched. Now you see this other Engineer here helped me out being a team player, helped me upgrade my gun, helped me check for spies later on, and at one point saving my gun completely while I'm dead. I can't pronounce his name though, it seems more like a pattern on the keyboard than anything else. As for my loadout, I am using the stock wrench, the pistol, though I thought I had the Wrangler equipped, and I realized it in a moment when I try to shoot someone on that ledge, and the Frontier Justice shotgun, because I love the guaranteed crits you can build up, no matter if you're using a big sentry or a mini. It encourages you to aim well and be offensive, and not back yourself into a corner with your gun in front of it and just bang on it like a deranged ape, you know, and only to die with it when an Uber comes through. Kind of really encourages you to stay alive and actually be able to utilize your guaranteed crits. Right here I'm heading to the supply cabinet to get my Wrangler instead of the pistol, even though I end up not having cause to use it for the rest of this match. I do usually use the Wrangler with the big sentry. It's very handy for getting people who are outside of its automatic detection range. Right here I decide my team has really pushed them back. That Crits Creek Heavy really did the trick apparently, so I decide I gotta move that gear up and push up to this corner. I see this pyro coming, I think that might be the end of that, but he runs off. Luckily I've got enough teammates to scare him away. I have just enough time, about 7 seconds or so I believe, to put up the level 3 sentry. And although that phlogistonate and pyro does charge up and get me with those crits and kill me, my gun stays alive. I see it's on the verge of death after the kill cam is done, and I think, oh man, that's it for that. But here he comes, Qusethacope, I guess you'd pronounce it as, comes through and saves my gun, which was pretty awesome, I thought, and means that it's not going to die while I'm dead, thus denying me my revenge crits. Speaking of which, the Frontier Justice allows you to build up revenge crits, as it's called, the counter for which is on the bottom right. A sentry gun kill gets you 2, and an assist gets you 1, and you don't actually get them until the gun is destroyed, either by you or the enemy. And they're really encourages you to, once again, to aim well, because you are going to have guaranteed critical hits, and they do 180 damage if you're close enough with the shotgun, though you've got to obviously be in the enemy's face pretty much to land all the pellets from the shotgun thanks to the spread. Right here I was thinking about moving my dispenser up, but I decided against it because I was thinking I'm probably going to lose this position, whether I move the dispenser up or not, and it just gives spies a second thing to try to sap. And I want to be able to build up very quickly when we do have to fall back, assuming we do lose this position. And speaking of which, here's a spy. I get a couple shots on him, and I think he's probably awfully low on health, but he runs off and heal my gun, and that's the end of that. And just on a whim, figuring out, maybe check down the ramp, and oh, there's a pyro killing a spy. Thanks, pyro. Don't have to worry about my dispenser for the moment. Back to my gun, and oh, another spy, and this time he does in fact get the gun thanks to his teammates backing him up, and I've got 19 revenge crits loaded, which is just fantastic with just 1 minute to go. And I get my level 1 back up once again with the help of the unpronounceably named Engie. Get it to level 3 pretty quickly, if I recall, and head up to defend the point and the cart. Guaranteed crits, like I said, do 180 damage if you're close enough, and even if you're not, I do believe critical hits do not have damage drop off. And while my Engie, or while that gun is sapped, the teammates of his hit it with a couple rockets, it looked like, and helped take it down extra quickly, and immediately kind of head out to help push off the cart. And even if I'm not doing terrible damage at that range, people do see the glowing shotgun. They know I've got guaranteed crits, and it's probably as much a psychological advantage as it is an actual advantage. And get my gun back to level 2, and I think that's maybe even as far as I get it, because time is practically up, and we are in overtime, and I still get 1 more kill on this heavy, again demonstrating the power of the revenge crits in the Frontier Justice. And #1 MVP that round. I was actually playing Medic before I was playing Engie, so they didn't all come from Engie, but the last half of that final point did. Thanks for watching. Like it if you liked it, and I will catch you later.